Imagine a stranger standing over your shoulder, reading every text you send, every email you type. They see the pictures you take of your family. They watch as you log into your bank account. They know where you are at this very moment, where you were yesterday, and where you plan to go tomorrow. The prize is not just your contact list or your photos, it is your identity, your finances, and your privacy. For them, breaking into a phone is like finding a master key that unlocks every door to your life. The threat is more pervasive now than ever before, simply because our reliance on these devices has become absolute. We use them for work, for finance, for social connection, and for navigating our daily lives. This dependency creates a fertile ground for those who wish to exploit it for their own gain. So, the good news is that you are not powerless. Understanding how these attacks work is the first and most critical step toward defending yourself. The most sophisticated security system in the world can be defeated by one simple vulnerability: the person using it. Hackers know this well. It's often far easier to trick someone into opening the door than to break the door down. This art of manipulation is called social engineering. It's the single most common method used to compromise a phone. The attacker's goal is to build a moment of trust or urgency, compelling you to take an action that benefits them. Clicking a link, downloading a file revealing sensitive information like a password or a security code. These attacks often arrive disguised as something familiar and harmless. You might receive a text that appears to be from your bank, complete with the bank's logo warning you of a suspicious transaction. The message will urge you to click a link immediately to verify your identity. Or you get an email from a colleague with an attachment labeled "Urgent Project Revisions." The attacker exploits your desire to protect your finances or your dedication to your job. That single impulsive click is all it takes to gain a foothold. Once you click that malicious link, you are directed to a fake website, a perfect clone. This is known as a phishing page. Believing it's your bank's real website, you enter username and password. The moment you hit submit, that info is sent directly to the attacker. They now have credentials to access your account. In other cases, the link triggers a drive-by download, silently installing malware on your phone. The attacker has turned you into an unwitting accomplice. Protecting yourself starts with a healthy sense of skepticism. Always pause and think before you click. Scrutinize the sender's information. Is the email address or phone number legitimate? Legitimate organizations rarely ask for sensitive info via a text or email link. If you receive an urgent request, independently verify it by contacting the company through their official website, or by calling a phone number you already have on file. Enabling two-factor authentication adds a crucial layer of security, since a stolen password alone won't be enough. Beyond tricking the user, another primary method for spying on a phone involves malicious software, often referred to as malware. This is a broad category that includes everything from spyware to stalkerware. Spyware secretly monitors your activity. Stalkerware is often installed by someone with physical access to track your every move. These apps are designed to be stealthy, running in the background with no obvious signs. They run silently, using minimal battery and data, and are hard to detect. These malevolent apps are distributed through various channels. Some are hidden inside seemingly legitimate apps on unofficial third-party app stores. You might download a free game or a utility that promises to boost performance. Bundled with it is a hidden payload that begins siphoning your data. Other times they come via social engineering. Click a link and the spy tool installs. Once installed, apps can be granted extensive permissions. It can act as a keylogger, recording keystrokes, including passwords, private messages, and search queries. It can activate your phone's microphone and camera without your knowledge, track your GPS in real time, intercept your phone calls, read your texts and emails, and access your photos and files. All this data is quietly sent to a remote server controlled by the attacker. The best defense: be extremely cautious about what you install, stick to official stores, and review permissions before installing. In our hyper-connected world, the lure of free public Wi-Fi is hard to resist. Coffee shops, airports, hotels, libraries, and we often connect without a second thought. However, these open networks are a hunting ground for attackers. Because they are often unsecured, a malicious actor on the same network can position themselves between you and the internet. This is a man-in-the-middle attack. From this position, they can intercept data flowing to and from your device, read it, and even modify it, without you noticing. They can use software that sniffs network traffic, capturing packets as they travel through the air. If apps and websites don't encrypt properly, for example lacking HTTPS, your usernames, passwords, credit card numbers, and private messages can traverse in plain text. Attackers can also set up rogue access points with familiar names, connect to the rogue hotspot, and all your traffic routes through their device. They can redirect to phishing sites, inject malware, or attempt to strip encryption. They become the gatekeeper for your online experience, controlling what you see and recording what you do. Treat all public Wi-Fi as hostile. Avoid sensitive tasks like online banking, shopping, or critical logins. If you must use it, use a reputable VPN. A VPN creates an encrypted tunnel to a trusted server, making your data unreadable to local snoops. Also, always look for the HTTPS padlock. Whenever possible, prefer your phone's cellular data connection over unknown Wi-Fi. It's usually more secure. While many attacks rely on tricking the user, some of the most powerful exploits require no user interaction at all. These are zero-day attacks, flaws in the operating system, web browsers, or messaging apps that developers don't yet know about. With no patch available, attackers have a window of opportunity to exploit before it's closed. Such tools may be developed by intelligence agencies and sold on the dark web. Exploits can arrive silently via a crafted message, an image, or even a missed call. No tap required. One famous example reportedly infected phones through a missed WhatsApp call. Once successful, spyware installs and can even erase traces like call log entries. The spyware can gain control over microphone, camera, GPS, messages, and calls, invisibly. These costly exploits target high-value individuals, but risk expands as tech spreads. For most people, defense means updates. Companies race to patch vulnerabilities, enable automatic updates to shrink your exposure window dramatically. We often imagine hackers as distant figures, attacking from thousands of miles away through complex networks. However, some of the most effective attacks happen with brief physical access. An unlocked, unattended phone is an open book. In less time than it takes to get a coffee, someone can install stalkerware, copy data, or change settings for remote access. This is relevant in domestic abuse, corporate espionage, and simple opportunism. Specialized hardware, like malicious cables or public USB charging ports, can exfiltrate data or install malware as you charge. A USB rubber ducky masquerades as a keyboard, injecting commands within seconds when connected. A stolen phone is the ultimate compromise. Forensic tools may extract data even from locked devices. Use a strong alphanumeric passcode and biometrics. Consider auto erase after failed attempts and enable remote wipe via Find My or Find My device. Never leave phones unlocked in public. Avoid unknown cables and public USB. Use your own charger and a wall outlet. Physical defense is vigilance plus proactive settings. Configure strong screen locks and biometric authentication now. Spyware is stealthy, but it leaves traces. Watch for sudden battery drain when idle. It could be recording audio, tracking location, or transmitting data. Unexpected data spikes or an unknown app consuming lots of data warrant investigation. Warmth at rest suggests background processing. Lag, frequent app crashes, random screen wake-ups, or unexplained reboots can indicate malware. Also look for odd pop-ups, garbled texts, or apps you don't remember installing. Check battery and data usage and settings to identify suspicious apps. Uninstall anything unfamiliar. Run a reputable mobile security scan. If problems persist, back up important data and perform a factory reset. Don't ignore signs. Early action limits damage. Securing your phone does not require you to be a technology expert. It's about building layers of defense through simple, consistent habits. Start with your screen lock. Use a strong 6-digit PIN or, better, an alphanumeric password plus biometrics. Set auto lock to 30 seconds or 1 minute. Keep iOS or Android and all apps updated. Enable automatic updates. Be minimalist with apps. Only use official stores. Review permissions. If it doesn't need it, don't allow it. Use a password manager and unique passwords for every account. Enable two-factor authentication, preferably with an authenticator app or physical security key. Practice good network hygiene. Avoid public Wi-Fi for sensitive tasks and use a trusted VPN if you must connect. Turn off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth when not in use. Backup data regularly to secure cloud or a computer so you can recover after a reset. These steps build a robust digital fortress around your information. In the end, it comes down to a few core principles. Be vigilant, be skeptical, be prepared. You don't need to live in fear, but treat your phone's security with the seriousness it deserves. The threats are real, but the defenses are straightforward and accessible. Integrate a few key practices into your routine to reduce risk and take control of your privacy. Make yourself a harder target so attackers move on. Lock it down. Use a strong alphanumeric password or long PIN with fingerprint or Face ID and set auto lock to 30 seconds. Keep it updated. Enable automatic updates for your OS and apps. Don't delay security patches. Use two-factor authentication everywhere, especially email and banking. Prefer an authenticator app over SMS. Trust official stores only, and review permissions before installing. Think before you click. Never open suspicious links or attachments. Verify urgent requests independently. Be wary of public Wi-Fi. Avoid sensitive tasks, or use a reputable VPN. Back up regularly and enable Find My or Find My device to locate, lock, or erase if lost or stolen. Stay alert, stay skeptical, stay safe.